and here I am presenting my work on perovskite. It is entitled as to study the effect of incorporation of SNS nanorods on the performance of methylamine-based perovskite. We all know that perovskite is a leading material nowadays because it has find that it can be used as an absorbent material and solar cell, so as to get more and more energy from the solar cells. Dr. Samantha has already told about the perovskite, so I am not telling any introduction about the perovskite. I am just starting my work directly. I have chosen here methylamine lead triiodide because it has a higher absorption coefficient as well as it has a higher absorption charge carrier length as well. This is a low cost material and it is a solution processable as well. But this is perovskite, original perovskite. In my case, my testing perovskite is methylamine lead triiodide, which is suffer from instability. So there is need to increase the stability of the testing perovskite. One of the way to increase the stability of this perovskite is use of additives. So I have used here SNS to incorporate into the pristine perovskite. There are two numbers by which my work become innovative. One is I have used here SNS nanostructure to incorporate into the pristine perovskite. Just in presence of SNS, perovskite will grow. It does not affect anything inside the lattice of the pristine perovskite. And as well as the second point is all the experiment has done in open environment and at a room temperature, so there is no use of glow box. The first part of my presentation consists of synthesis of SNS nanorods. I have used a simple solothermal method to make the SNS nanorods. These are the reaction parameters and this is the actual reaction happen while the synthesis of SNS. To study the structural characterization, I have done some characterization XRD and FPIR. The result get from XRD and FPIR are matches with the standard data. So you can see that pure phase of SNS has formed. As we have to study the morphology of the SNS, I took some images, but the crystallite size of SNS is so small, around 20 to 30 nanometers, so it is not clearly visible in scene. So I took FSM. In FSM, it is clearly seen that rod-like structure has formed. So I can say from all these data that pure phase of SNS nanorod has synthesized successfully. As well as I have done one thing over here is I used to synthesize SNS with different concentrations, that is 0.125, 0.25 and 0.5. I will call them SR1, SR2 and SR3. Okay. Then my art is consists of nanocomposite sensor deposition. What I have done here is first of all I make mesopore TiO2 solution with this simple method. Then TiO2 will look like just like that. Then I use the TiO2 glass substrate, and after the annealing, the film is ready for the next deposition. The next deposition is of the perovskite. This is the method I have used to make the pristine perovskite, that is MAPBI3. Out of that solution, I used to make 4 different solutions. First solution is the pristine perovskite, that is methylamine lead triiodide. The second one is incorporated with SNSR1. Third one is incorporated with SNSR2, and fourth one is incorporated with SNSR3. Okay. Then the actual solution look like this. I use float back water method to make the deposit for the film deposition. Then this is how the actual films are look like, and this is the final experimental result. I took a glass on which is coated with a solution, above which is a composite perovskite composite thin film deposit. These are the action patterns I use for picture around 95 as well as maintained at 40. After that, to study the performance the film, I took some characterization. First is the UV absorption spectrum. If you observe the UV absorption spectrum, it's clearly visible that this red line showing red line is related to the incorporation of SNSR2 in pristine perovskite. So from this I can say that incorporation of SNSR2 will help this result also reflected in the OM optical images. If you observe that optical images, then incorporation of SNSR2 shows more darker film than the other ones, which also shows the higher absorption. Then I took PL. The SNS R2 is showing higher PL quenching. Higher PL quenching means there is a less recombination. Less recombination is higher performance. All these results are showing that incorporation of SNS R2 will help performance in perovskite. Also, I have used thickness profiler to take the thickness as well as the roughness of the film. If you observe the roughness of the film, then the film is related to incorporation of SNS R2 showing lesser roughness than the perovskite. Hello, yes.
Please go to results and conclusion. Your voice is cracking.
What happened?
Please go to result and conclusion, ma'am.
Okay. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
The roughness of the film is reduced by incorporation of SNS R2. So from all these results, I can say that incorporation of SNS material concentration 0.25 into the pristine perovskite, that is methylamine helps to increase the crystallinity and hence the performance and the stability of the pristine perovskite. So lastly, thank you so much for giving me opportunity to share my work, and thank you so much to S.R. Zadkar sir, Dr. Hemant Zadkar sir and Vaishali Vaman madam for giving me such a good guidance, and thank you so much. If there are any questions, please ask me. I am ready to answer them.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you to all presenters over here. Good evening. It's time for now for panel discussions. I request our panelists, our experts on poster presentation and oral presentation, and also the resource person's chairperson, please come on the stage. Dr. Santosh Kamre, Dr. Manda Gadge ma'am, Dr. C.R. Bobde, Dr. A.R. Suple, Dr. Abhijit Mane, and Dr. S.N. Kumbar sir to come on the stage and start the session for panel discussions. So I request all panelists from different subjects to kindly deliver your remarks in 1 or 2 minutes, please. Okay, please, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. First of all, I am very much thankful to authorities of KRP Mahavidyalaya for inviting me as an expert as an examiner for poster sessions. So I, along with Bobde sir, examined the posters. There were nearly 53 posters for section B. While examining this poster, we observed that this covers every aspects of research that are related to chemistry and physics. That is starting from material science, then some organic MOF was there, then pharmaceutical research was there, and also catalysis. So it covers every aspects of this particular physics, chemistry and pharmacy. one important thing is that majority PG students presented their research work in form of posters, and their preparation was very good. And this type of poster presentations help them to understand the basic concept of research, and it will help them to improve while doing that is after PG completion. This type of work definitely help them to do career in research. So overall experience was nice, and we also submitted the results for the same. And I also congratulate all the participants who presented their poster work, and wish them best for their future. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. I am Professor Dr. Chandrakant Bobde, Head Department of Physics, Balwan Vita. First of all, I am very much thankful to Honorable Principal Dr. Kare sir and Dr. Mane sir, convener of the conference, for giving me an opportunity to work as examiner for poster presentation session. So I am grateful to all the dignitaries of the college and all organizers for giving me an opportunity. I myself, along with Sir Supne sir, we examined about 53 posters in offline mode and 2 posters in online mode. All posters were very good, excellent, and they were from different faculties, I mean from science, pharmaceuticals, physics, chemistry. So it was very difficult task to actually examine all these posters. Everybody tried their best. But while assessing, we have given an encouragement to young people also, so that they can be initiated. They might have started their work, no matter, but we have given some credit to them also while examining. So please understand, all of the presenters were very excellent. It was very difficult task, and I congratulate the winners and as well as those who took part in the poster presentation competition. Thank you very much.
Respected dais and off the dais, it gives me immense pleasure to express my views about poster presentation examiner. Myself, Dr. S.M. Kumbar from Arts, Commerce and Science College, Palus. This type of conference is too much of important nowadays. Earlier we have restricted to only departmental wise, other subject wise conference. Now it is one of interdisciplinary conference, and it has more chances to interaction of the students in all the subjects, and that college has organized very systematic presentation platforms, and they have given the code number for presentation of individual candidate, and students also made the very nice presentation posters, and they have presented very nice also, and we have discussed and interacted with each student, and we have tried to find out what the new things comes out from your research. And most of the students still they are in the first phase of research and everything. We have suggested to still improve in your poster presentation and work, and who has done it is a good work was there, and we have analyzed more than 30 posters, and we have selected the best out of that 30 in the life science stream, and this is the best platform for the researcher and MSc students for making presentation and interaction themselves, and even though they get the opportunity to see the posters of other departments also, microbiology, physics, maths and everything. Nowadays this type of research is also needed for the research students. This is the good experience me as a examiner to assessment of the posters. I once again thanks to organizer and principal for giving me opportunity to work as a examiner. Thank you once again.
So, a very good evening to all of you at this outset of the valedictory function, and even we were working as examiners for the poster presentations. It was an extraordinary moment for we people to examine the posters in life sciences. But actually what I was thinking, that if at all it was a mixture of all the examiners, as an interdisciplinary examiners, if it was, it would have been more bright thing, such that we would have given suggestions to the researchers that how work should be carried out interdisciplinary. Even geographical views or some what we can say application aspects were there in many of the posters. They would have been enhanced more by the examiners. It was a very nice experience. For this sake, I congratulate the college for organizing such a very huge event. Last 2 days we are enjoying the food. It was a very nice food, and also the entire things which were organized by the institution were good enough. So I congratulate the honorable principal of this college. I hope also I congratulate the director of this institution, Kulkarni ma'am, being a very nice host you people are. So it was a very nice moment. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Good evening one and all. Honorable Director of this institute, convener of this conference, Dr. R.K. Mane sir, Principal Kale sir, and all the organizing member. Here I express my views about the international conference. First upon, I am really happy when I came here at morning session, and session is going on, and I saw within 2 days there are 8 different sessions are organized in this international conference. Along with that, the most of the eminent personality deliver the lecture from outside the countries, and physical presence of well-known personalities in our nation, that is India. Honorable G.D. Yadav sir, then Professor P.S. Patil sir inaugurate such conference. So 8 plenary sections is selected from the different categories, and it is very much relevant to the conference, because the name of conference is the International Conference on Recent Trends in Pure and Applied Science, and whatever the lecture I have seen, that all related to the name of that corresponding conference. After that, I have seen the most of the posters in the venue of the poster presentation. There are more than 80 papers I have seen, and in that conference, what happened, generally at college level we saw that the most of the PG students participating in the conference and presenting the paper, but here along with PG students, most of the papers from the research students, those are doing PhD. Some patents granted posters also I have seen. So it is a very outstanding gathering for the researcher, and as a point of view of master's degree program, research degree program, such type of event is so much important, because student when interact with the different experts from their field, they know to understand what exactly we want to done and what is requirements, because when the examiners ask the question, student realize what we want to do. So it is I think very nice organization by KRP Mahavidyalaya, and most important that today all of you know that everywhere is NEP is going on. Yes, and every institute going to take workshop for the NEP. We want to implement NEP likewise. But I think for KRP College, this is by this conference, they are very well known about the NEP. because NEP is a multidisciplinary type of the study, and that we want to provide to the graduation students. So I think this is the beginning of KRP college for implementation of NEP. So whatever I have take experience here during the plenary session, I am is the session chair for the Yugandhar Patil sir, and he deliver a very nice lecture. So he is from Islampur. Okay, so student take an encouragement how we can prepare ourselves to go at international level. So once again I am congratulate to organizing committee for such a successful seminar, and best luck to the all research students and postgraduate students for their future endeavor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So now I request our convener of this conference to felicitate all the experts and panelists from this conference. I request Honorable S.R. Mane sir to come on the stage and felicitate Dr. C.R. Bobde sir. Then Dr. Santosh Kamble sir. Dr. A.R. Suple sir. Dr. Abhijit Mane sir. I request Honorable Principal, please come on this. And Dr. S.M. Kumbar sir. Thank you very much all panelists. They have given very nice remarks and opinions about all the sessions, poster presentation as well as oral presentation. Thank you sir, thank you very much. And it's time now for the valedictory function of this 2 days international conference on recent trends in pure and applied sciences. And for this function, I request Director of this institution, Dr. Sushma Kulkarni, ma'am, to come on the stage. Dr. V.G. Kale, Principal of our college, to come on the stage. And Dr. S.R. Mane, sir, to come on the stage. A very good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Deepak Patil, IQAC coordinator as well as the member of organizing committee for this international conference. Heartily welcome to you all for this valedictory function. I think since yesterday we had a feast of research papers, discussions and deliberations. We have around 160 papers, research papers in all different presentations, poster presentation as well as oral presentations. Even yesterday we conducted the online presentations also. So now for this valedictory function, our chief guest, director of this institution, RIT. I am honored to be here that ma'am is here with ourselves. I request our convener of this international conference, Dr. S.R. Mane sir, to give his introductory speech here for this international conference. Sir, please.
चल ही रहा है क्या भाई? we are here for valedictory function of 2 days international conference on recent trends in pure and applied sciences. This is the end of our conference. For this valedictory function, we have invited Chief Guest Honorable Dr. Sushma Kulkarni, Director of Rajarambapu Institute of Technology, for today's poster presentation and plenary session, which are organized virtually. For these sessions, the examiners and chairpersons which are invited, in that Dr. Santosh Kamble, Kumbar sir, Mane sir, Bobde sir, my friend Dr. A.R. Suple, Dr. M. David, on dais our college principal Dr. V.G. Kale sir, all participants, my all teaching and non-teaching staff, I welcome in this valedictory function all the participants and all dignitaries on dais and off the dais. In these 2 days, we have taken various sessions, and all these sessions, these are extraordinary, and I say this 2 days international conference, it is successful and fruitful for all participants. I once again welcome today's valedictory function Chief Guest Honorable Dr. Sushma Kulkarni ma'am, all chairpersons of the session and examiners of poster presentation, and all participants. Thank you very much.
Now I request our principal, Honorable Dr. V.G. Kale sir, to facilitate Dr. Sushma Kulkarni ma'am, Director, Rajarambapu Institute of Technology, as a chief guest of this function. She will be the next Vice Chancellor of this institution, and we congratulate ma'am. Now I request Dr. Anil Salunke to read the report of this conference.
I will take very little time. Respected dignitaries on dais and my faculty members and my students. So on the occasion of this international conference, recent trends in pure and applied science, the inaugural ceremony and the lecture which was organized by our college, very nicely conducted. The speech by Honorable Padma Shri Yadav sir is very nice one, and he gave us very nice message. The message which was centered on the mobile phone of S.R. Mane sir. 3 words which was very important one. Ki the conference is very meaningful, well organized, and the last word is I have very good hospitality. So by saying 3 words, we are successful by organizing such type of the international conference. Padma Shri Yadav sir gives us 3 words, and this is very nice feedback by Padma Shri Yadav sir. So we are very lucky person, and we are very lucky faculty member, and our principal is also very lucky. My convener is also very lucky. Ki they received very nice first message, 3 words message. Ki very nice hospitality, very nice organization, and very nice meaningful conference is there. So after that, Dr. P.S. Patil sir gives us very nice information about how to control environmental pollution. Generally 3 words which was already we given to word ki reuse, recycle and reduce. But one more word which was added by Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. P.S. Patil, ki there must be one word which was said by our convener S.R. Mane sir, upcycle process. Upcycle means generally from waste we must generate very precious material. So one new word must be added for the reduction of the pollution, that is called as a recycle, but not recycle, upcycle process. So lecture is very fruitful. Later on, Kamath sir, Dr. Kamath sir gives us very nice lecture about artificial intelligence and what are advantages and what are disadvantages of the artificial intelligence. So one disadvantage which was given in front of us is that our thinking abilities may be lost when we asking different of the question to that particular artificial intelligence. Then we lost our intelligence. By for simple calculation we are using calculator. So for simple calculations, whenever we are using a calculator, then our calculation abilities which was lost. When artificial intelligence is there and which was generally applied to everybody, then we lost our thinking ability, our creative ability. So the lectures and the slide which was put forward by Kamath sir, they are very nice one. Then David sir's lecture is there. We are appreciated your lecture too much, especially microbiology department, because I am studying the subject clinical microbiology. So I refer near about 20 books, and the nutshell of the 20 books which was there in your slide. That's why we are too much appreciate David sir and the team of the David sir. The lectures which was, I think that your team is from Dharwad University, Karnataka. The means pronunciation is very good. You are very good in the communication. Kulkarni ma'am and I am sitting, both are together. We are appreciated, especially Kulkarni ma'am appreciated too much because he is from South India also. That's why your communication skill is very good. Huge amount of the material is there. We must have time for that particular lecture. That's why your lecture is very nice and very informative. Later on, after completion of that, lunch break is there. So lunch is very nice. Our examiner and our many guests says that lunch is very nice one. During lunch, the Mayo, the student which was coming from Alfred, not Alfred, exact name is Alfredi Mayo. So so he is now studying in Shivaji University for the PhD, and coming from Tanzania. One person makes this conference international. So you see, and he is very famous during conference. And why he is famous? Because of Dr. Gezge sir. Dr. Gezge sir, when moving them each and every corner, I feel that this is Kustan Samaidan, and Gezge sir is our Vastad, and Alfredi Moili is the Pailwan, and he is the doing wrestling competition in the wrestling competition in the international conference. So we are very appreciated the efforts. One must be there, one person must be there who must exhibit someone. That's why this conference is recognized, and we are feeling very proudful about Mayo. So your pronunciation is very nice one. During lunch, having basundi and chapati and everything is there in the steel pot. So I am sitting near to his table, and he is testing basundi, and during testing he feels very nice. What type the padarth is there, what type the menu is there. So my one student is there sitting in front of me. Sir, he know the name of the menu, so maybe not know. So I will explain to them. So go there and explain. So before explanation of this all things, you must told to me. So he told me scenario like this way. This is Basundi. So Alfredi hears the name Basundi, and I told to him that pronounce Basundi. So he says that Basundi. So like this way, only pronunciation problem is there. So the student which was sitting in front of me told me that, sir, I will explain the process of the making of the Basundi. How you explain? So in our country, in India, a lot of cows and buffaloes are there. In our country, lot of sugar factories are there. We are taking sugar from the sugar factory and we are taking milk from the cows and mixing both of them together and added in patela, and there is a there is a one of the process which was makes final menu, that is called as a atavne. So patela, atavne, instead of that you must say shallow pan. Instead of the atavne process, you must say vaporization process. Later on, the concentrated juice which was prepared, that is called as a Basundi, not Basundi, Alfredi. So like this way. So very nice lunch is there during first day. Later on, oral presentation is there. And for oral presentation, Dr. Nakade sir from Rajaram College, from the Department of the Microbiology, and Principal Dr. V.R. Ghorpade sir are there. So they give us very nice comment. Dr. Nakade sir and Ghorpade sir says to me that each and every oral presentation is like Viva of the PhD. You see what is the potential of our student. They are telling us very nicely, they communicate very nicely, they put forward the material which was there within 5 minutes. How many minutes? Within 5 minutes, not taking much more time for the explanation of the oral. So within 5 minutes, they told us very nicely, and that's why our examiner says that these are like PhD thesis. So like this, we are appreciating oral presentation. After that, virtual session, today's virtual session which was going on, the virtual session which was very nice one. And for virtual session, sir, dear sir, your technical team do lot of good efforts to conduct this type of the, and ma'am, Kulkarni ma'am, I am very feeling proudful about your communication with us. You are giving us very nice venue. So again, I congrats Kulkarni ma'am. She gives us very nice venue, and both of our persons, our team leaders, Dr. Vilas Kale sir, our principal, and convener, my friend S.R. Mani sir, they are very cool persons. Due to their coolness, there is no hectic session. They discussed each and everything in very cool manner. That's why we are very cool, you are very cool. But the environment, that's why this conference, this is our great task. This is first international conference of our college. But I am feeling proudful about successful organization of the first international conference. My faculty members, the dignitaries on the dais, our principal, S.R. Mane sir, DR sir, all members, our faculty members, they are taking lot of efforts to for the success of the conference. So now this day I am sleeping very cool manner in my house. Yesterday I have no sleep. Second day program is there. That's why I am grateful about oral presentation. Later on virtual conference, in virtual session, the first lecture of my student, Vaishali Patil Shinde. She is my student up to TYBSc. She is very intelligent, very confident, and very enthusiastic in each and everything. So after MSc, after completion of the MSc in YC College, Karad, she is doing MSc in America. She having very good knowledge about preventative methods of the cancers. And we must feel proud that our traditional methods of the prevention of the cancer is very good. Two things she put forward in front of us. Our traditional method means we have added different of the masalas, means spices, in the food material. And generally we are added garlic, onion and turmeric. So turmeric, garlic and ginger, which are having anti-cancerous activities. Again, American knows that type of the food material is responsible to prevent cancer. We have knowledge of it from ancient time. That's why what they do, they're taking lot of informative methods from India and doing mast research in America and says that biosensors, nanoparticles. Charak Sahita having nanoparticles, means by using mortar and pestle, by uchchar of the mantra, they are doing nanoparticles, and they says that nanoparticles is our particles. So this is huge knowledge of my country, India. So she recognizes what are the advantages of the Indian diet. We are freshly prepared food material, and every day we are freshly prepared food material. They using lot of material and taking in freeze and later on use micro-oven for the preparation of the final product. So that methods are very disadvantageous one for the deterioration of our health. Next lecture is from Savantamali from South Korea. Huge knowledge. So Savantamali give us a lecture about solar cells, very advantageous technique which was there. Nowadays solar cells are very important one. Next day energy must be dependent on solar cells. Later on, after that, Dr. Kailash Hambalde, which was given lecture from Portugal, and lecture is about artificial intelligence. So each and everybody says that artificial intelligence, this field is very vast. What is there for the natural intelligence? We have very good natural intelligence. Who must use and who must reliable on the artificial intelligence? The person who is psychic. The person who is mati manda must use artificial intelligence. We are very srajanasila peoples. That's why we must use natural intelligence instead of the artificial intelligence. Later on, Yugandhar Patil makes us aware about renewable solar energy. So he gives also very nice lecture. And later on, there is lunch. Today's lunch is very good one. I want to speak one slogan for that. Gajavat Machareta, Bhakavata Dhyana Machareta, Ajavata Kuriyata Charanam. What I speak? And the slogan is from Charak or maybe from Sushrut Sahita. Charak Sahita. Ajavata Kuriyata Charanam means what? When goat eats grass in field, they are very concentrated. The group of the goat, when eating grass, they are concentrated. So like this way, lunch, our lunch is very good. That's why we are concentrated, eating a lot of food material, focused. Ajavata Kuriyata Charanam. Gajavata Snanam Achareta. This is sea for us. International conference is the ocean, big ocean. Gajavata takes very nice bath by pouring lot of water on their body by sound. So we are taking bath in this ocean of the international conference. So we are focused, we are very concentrated. And one more sentence, Bhakavata Dhyana Macharet, our faculty member, our convener, our principal, Dr. You also, you are like, what is in English, Bagara? Heron. Heron is concentrated on fish. Heron is only concentrated on fish. We are only concentrated and focused on conference. That's why this conference is very successful. So three sentences from the Sushrut Sahita is exactly related to our conference and for the success of the conference. Later on, poster presentation session is going on. I appreciate whatever efforts you are taken, examiners. They are very enthusiastic for our students. They make very nice comment about seeing poster competition. So poster competition session is also a very nice one. And finally, in report, I must say, I must give a lot of thanks to our secretary, Honorable Dr. Principal R.D. Savan sir. Because of him, he continuously motivates us. He continuously gives us enthusiasm for the successful organization of this conference. So thank you very much again. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Kanya Mahavidyalay, Islampur. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much for a very interactive report. Thank you, sir. Now we are moving forward to announce the Best Paper Awards for this international conference in recent trends in pure and applied sciences. I request winners to come forward and receive the award. Yes, I just announced the oral presentations awards, Best Paper Awards. Participants or delegate will come on the stage and take his award. The first rank from oral presentation of life sciences presentation, the paper number OPA22, Jarnain Naik. She got the first rank. The second rank, the runner of this oral presentation is OPA4, Miss Pooja Mane. She might be not here. The second runner up will be OPA17, Mr. R.J. Sawant. Mr. R.J. Sawant. Now evaluation of oral presentation of applied sciences. The winner of oral presentation applied sciences, Mr. Rakesh Mohite. Rakesh Mohite, are you there? Okay, he might not. The runner is Mr. Alfred Moyo. One of the international presenter over here. Even though some of the international presenters were actually connected on virtual conference and they presented the papers online. Mr. Mohammad Ali was from, ma'am, some of the papers were from online and they were actually presented from out of India, and one of them this Muhammad Ali from Yemen. Yeah. The second runner is PG Suryavanshi. PG Suryavanshi. OP B15. The consolidated prize is given to Dr. Kashmiri Lal from Guru Zambeshwar University, Hisar. So he is not present, but he has given oral presentation online, virtually. So thank you, Kashmiri Lal, and congratulate you all. I nextly give you the result of poster presentation from life sciences. The first prize goes to MP Sampada. MP Sampada, first prize from the life science. Congratulations. The second prize goes to the Dr. Sanjay Kumar Magdum. From KRP Kanya Mahavidyalaya. He is associate professor from botany department. The third prize goes to Mr. Satyavan Patil. Okay, he is not there. And the consolation prize goes to Zaunzar SM. I read the Applied Sciences poster presentation results. The first prize goes to A.N. Darvi. Miss A.N. Darvi. The second prize from Applied Sciences poster presentation goes to Jayasri Kamre. The third prize from Applied Sciences poster presentation goes to Mr. Akshay Yadav. I think he belongs to Rajarambapu College of Pharmacy, isn't it, sir? Yes. The next prize is a consolation prize and it goes to Ashwini Patil, Ashwini D. Patil. So those were the different best paper award. So now it's turn to listen our chief guest of this function, Dr. Sushma Kulkarni ma'am. I request her to guide us on this occasion. Dr. Sushma Kulkarni.
So good evening to all. I expect a response. Good evening to all. Yeah, that's good. So last 2 days, I think it would have been a wonderful thing for you people to be here on the campus, interact with each other, know about what others are doing, listen to the great speakers, and of course it started with the inaugural function, and that's why I think we must really give a big hand to Principal Kale sir, Convener Mane sir, D.R. Patil sir, and the whole team of Kanya Mahavidyalaya, professors, the students, and all those who are directly or indirectly involved, because thinking of a concept that we have to organize international conference itself is a winning proposal, because the faith that we can do it, it starts from the thought process, and that very thought, when it comes to your mind, shows the faith you have in your own institute, in your own self. And I think the outcome is result of that. And Neil sir, when he was speaking, I think he has spoke a lot of things. He has spoken about the teamwork, the efforts you all have taken, and the coordination required, the cooperation required with each other. Everything is important when you are organizing a conference. And the topic, as G.D. Yadav sir has already said, is a very apt topic, that you are thinking of pure sciences and applied sciences. We at Engineering College, we only talk in terms of application, though the theories, concepts are all based on science. because unless and until you know physics, chemistry, mathematics, we are not much banking on biology, but we are teaching biology. For your information, we teach biology for engineers at third year level. So biology is equally important for any engineer to develop products. Okay, so basic sciences is part of engineering, and that's why it is foundation of any program. So what I feel is, I really felt very happy yesterday that so many girls are involved in it. Being a Kanya Mahavidyalaya, and the girls are taking science education is a big change. And I am happy to announce over here that RIT has published a book, because we see that women are taking education, the numbers are increasing. The numbers are increasing in science also and engineering also. But then when you see the statistics, how many women rise to the top positions? That is a concern of the study, that very few women rise to the top. Top means the topmost position in any industry, in any government organization, or in any research organization, in any university or any educational institute. Okay, so when I see the girls, I always have this in mind, that I must advise them that dream of becoming a person with lot of authority and rights. Think of rising to the top positions. Generally, the limiting factor women have in their mind is who will take care of family. Okay, that is the limiting factor. That doesn't happen. I think that's a phenomena which happens everywhere. Because in RIT also, whenever I offer any position, leadership role to a female faculty, the female faculty has a thought process that, no, who will take care of my kids? My kids will suffer, I will not be able to give time. But I think that's all in your brain. Okay, that is all in your brain. When you are taking education in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, that we call as STEM, STEM. Okay, so that education should give you an exposure that how you can explore your potential in the best possible way to pursue a career which gives you satisfaction. And for that, an initiative has been taken by Global Engineering Deans Council, GEDC. I work as a chairperson of that body, and it is an international body, and they are working that what can we do, how to create awareness amongst the women to think of higher positions, and they have started a book series. Okay, so 4 books have been published. The title is Rising to the Top, and out of that, volume 3rd has been published at RIT with GEDC, and it is a story of 30 Indian women leaders who have risen to the top with Indian customs and traditions. Because it's the customs and traditions which pull you back. It's the society which pulls you back. Okay, it is your thought process which pulls you back. So that book is globally published in the series. First and second book is with the global women leaders. Third book is specially made for India, and I was the production editor of that book. And then in that, there also I would like to say, we could get only one woman leader who is working as a scientist out of 30. Okay, so it is so rare. So my dear girls, I want you to pursue, because some of the names were also taken, that you are very bright, very intelligent. Some of you have won awards today. So pursue that passion, pursue the willpower to take it forward. Don't give up in life. Never give up in life. There will be challenges, there will be opportunities, but jump to the opportunities, face the challenges with your strength. There will be n number of things, n number of forces which will pull you back. But since you are science students, there will be another n number of forces which will also pull you forward. So your forces which pull you forward should be stronger than the one which pull you backward. Okay? So when you go back, carry that thought process. That book, Rising to the Top, is a small book. It's available in RIT library. Okay, you can read there. It is also available on Amazon. Okay, Rising to the Top. It is a journey of Indian women STEM leaders. Okay, so whenever you want to, if you want to be inspired by something, such books will help you. It is one of the books. There are many books in the market you can read, but reading is a habit which will make you stronger. From my own experience, I see that girls are intelligent. They are hardworking. They are very sincere. They are obedient. Okay, the only thing is you have to think of that mental strength which will take you to the top positions, which will help you to pursue your career. So this was something which when I was sitting there, I thought I should share. But I see so many girls sitting here in front of me. The other thing is, in any conference, what you learn is networking with each other. Okay, I hope all of you, each one of you has found at least 2 new people to network with, whom you can communicate your emails with. Communicate your email, write emails to the speakers whom you have heard. You must have heard some speakers who have really influenced you. So you can write emails to those speakers, pursue your topic of interest with them, those who have presented posters or papers, whatever inputs you have got from the experts. All that you must collect in such a way that it helps to further your knowledge. It's not just coming here, presenting and going back. It's going back with lot of stuff, lot of knowledge, lot of new things like artificial intelligence. It's really going to change the world, whether you like it or you do not like it. And artificial intelligence is all about writing algorithms. It's all about mathematics. It's all about probability, statistics. Okay, and it's all about application. So world is going to change. It's going to change. Whether you like it or not, the surgeries are going to be AI based. Now the robotic surgeries have already started. So the skill sets of human being, it will help to improve the skill sets of whatever surgeons are doing. Okay, it cannot replace the surgeon now, but at least it will be supportive to the surgeon. Why I say this? Because recently I got my cataract surgery done. Cataract म्हणजे मोतीबिंदूची सर्जरी केली. Then I was so surprised when I was lying on the bed. डोळ्यात they give you anesthesia in the eyes, and the doctor said now the robotic arm will be there. So that surgery was supported by robotic arm for cleaning the eyes. So the amount of pressure to be put on the eyes, so everything is measured by that robotic arm. The cleaning, putting the liquid, giving injections, so all that was done by robotic arm. Okay, so things are going to change. Let us accept it, and new types of jobs will be coming up. So basic sciences, pure sciences is one part, other part is the applied, equally important. Okay, and I am very sure all these young dynamic women who are sitting in front of me will be thinking of new and different advancing emerging technologies, science for your higher studies, because some of you will be thinking of pursuing higher studies. So take up those areas which are emerging, which is of interest to you. Okay, just don't think of jobs. First think of what you like to do, what you would like to study, where is your passion, and then choose your field of study in life. Money will follow you, success will also follow you. Okay, and last message which I would like to give today is the world is all about cooperation. You see this conference a success today because there is cooperation amongst all the faculty, isn't it? Everyone working there. And आपण सगळ्यांनी कासव आणि सशाची गोष्ट ऐकलेलीच आहे. All of you must have heard it from your childhood about rabbit and a tortoise. So what happens in that race? Tortoise is slow and steady, and the rabbit is fast but he sleeps. And then we say slow and steady wins the race. पण आता ह्या जगात चालणार का? Slow and steady never wins a race in the present world. Okay, in present world what happened? आता तर जे थोडेसे advanced versions आलेले आहेत. Okay, those advanced versions are that, okay, so the rabbit felt very bad. How I can lose this race? I have my strengths and I'm much better than tortoise. So he goes to the tortoise and says, "Ki let us have the race again. Last time there was some problem with me, but let us have the race again." So the tortoise was quite confident ki rabbit will make mistake again, I will win. So he also accepts the challenge, and both of them again run. They decide a milestone, and then this time rabbit was intelligent, he doesn't make a mistake, he runs fast and he wins the race. And the tortoise is very sad, he says, "Arey, this time somehow I was not lucky." So in slow and steady did not win the race. Okay, fast and the smart people win the race. So the tortoise again was disturbed. He said, "No, something should be done now." He is intelligent, so he thinks of some idea, and he goes to the rabbit again and tells the rabbit that, "Let us run the race again. I have some route which I have decided." The rabbit says, "ठीक है, you decide any route. I am ready to run." So tortoise says, "Okay, whatever route I will tell you, we will have the race on that route." So rabbit is confident. He says, "Okay, the milestone is fixed," and both start running. The rabbit runs fast, and then he comes across a river. And all of you must be knowing a rabbit cannot swim. So he just stands there, and the tortoise can swim. So maybe he is steady, slow, but he can swim. So the tortoise gradually, slowly swims and wins the race. Okay, so if you change your strategies in life, you can win. You have to continuously think of new strategies. You have to think of the change which is happening around you. You have to be sensitive to whatever happens around you. So tortoise was sensitive. He appreciated the change, so he changed his strategy, which the rabbit did not realize. Rabbit was blind, thinking, "I have this strength." Okay, so always your strengths may not work if you don't think intelligently. Okay, so then both of them said, "Okay, what is there in defeating each other all the time? Once tortoise is losing, once rabbit is losing." So they both sit together. They say, "Okay, we have a milestone fixed. Let us now use each other's strength and help the weaknesses to be overcome, and let us run the race." And how they run the race this time? On the land, when the rabbit runs fast, rabbit says, he asks the tortoise, "You sit on my back." So the tortoise sits on the rabbit's back, and they both run till the river. And when the river comes, the tortoise says, "Rabbit, you please sit on my back. I will take you to the milestone." And both of them win the race. So life is all about teamwork, talking to each other, solving the problems, using each other's strengths. Okay, so carry this message, and I'm really once again delighted to see that such a great conference happened on the RIT campus. That's our, I will say, luck to have GD Yadav sir and PS Patil sir come and deliver here on the campus. It was a pleasure to meet them, and I think once again a big hand for Kanya Mahavidyalaya. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You have really guided us on the rising factors, how we can proceed in our field of science and technology, how to pursue the challenges and even the career. She has been asked to communicate with all the resource persons for getting new ideas, innovative ideas, to find the advanced knowledge in our field. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Vilas Kale, principal of our college, Srimati Kusumtai Rajaram Bapu Patil Kanya Mahavidyalaya Islampur, to deliver his presidential address.
Good evening to all. I am grateful and feel proud about successfully completion of this 2 days international conference. My faculty members taken lot of efforts of organization of this conference, and without active participation of them, this task is not possible for me. Continuous guidance and inspiration of Honorable Principal Samant Sir, Secretary of Kasaragod Education Society, is helpful for successful organization of conference. The arrangement of venue for this conference is possible due to help of Dr. Sushma Kulkarni, Director of Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology. I am also thankful to invited speakers and participants. The subject discussed by our invited speakers are too much helpful for participants, researchers. The knowledge generated through this conference is significantly advantageous for both teachers and students. I appreciate efforts of Professor Dr. S.R. Bani, convener of this conference. I also appreciate the active evaluation of cooperation of continuous conference. I am also satisfied by tremendous response of researchers and participants for success of this conference. Finally, I am too much happy and feel proud for successfully organization of this conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to be grateful towards who helped all us in successful organizing this conference. So I'm going to present here vote of thanks. Distinguished guests, esteemed speakers and ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of organizing committee, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for making this international conference a resounding success. Your participations, insights and contributions have truly made this event a memorable and productive experience. I would like to thank our chief guest and an eminent personality of this nation, Padma Shri Honorable Dr. G.D. Yadav. His gracious presence delighted our audience by his insightful session on net zero, green energy and hydrogen economy. His talk in this field of chemical sciences benefited to the entire science fraternity for the better future. I extremely thankful to the President of inaugural function, Honorable Dr. P.S. Patil, Pro Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University, Kolhapur. His speech was also very delightful, and to the participants of this international conference in recent trends in pure and applied sciences 2023. I am very much thankful to resource persons including Professor Dr. R.K. Kamath, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Homi Bhabha, State University, Mumbai, Professor M. David, he is here with us, he is from Karnataka University, Dharwad, Dr. Vaishali Shinde, Director, Corbis Pharmaceuticals, USA, Professor Dr. Savantamai from South Korea, Dr. Kailas Hambarde, Senior Data Scientist, University of Beira Interior, Portugal, and Mr. Yugandhar Patil, who is the Energy Engineer from Ireland. So all resource persons spared their valuable time and knowledge with our researchers, participants, academicians, and delegates. I am thankful to our mentor, Principal R.D. Sawant, Secretary, Kasegao Education Society, Kasegao, for encouraging us for conduction of such conference at international level. We have more than around 500 participations from India and abroad. I would like to thank all of the presenters who shared their research projects and experiences. Your presentations were engaging, informative and thoughtfully prepared, and we really appreciate the time and effort that you have put into them. Moreover, I would like to extend our appreciation to our sponsors and partners for their generous support, which enabled us to organize this event and provide a platform for sharing knowledge and ideas. I would like to thank all the conference staff, volunteers who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that everything will run smoothly. Their dedication and hard work were essentially to the success of this conference. Last but not the least, I would like to thank to you all, the attendees, for your active participation, insightful questions and engaging discussions. Your presence and contributions have made this conference a truly global and collaborative event. Regarding this ongoing valedictory function, I am very much thankful to our Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. Sushma Kulkarni, Director, Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology, Rajaram Nagar, for a graceful presence as a Chief Guest. Also thankful for sharing their beautiful and sprawling campus and amenities to all participants and delegates. I am thankful to President of this valedictory function and our Principal, Dr. V.G. Kaye. I am thankful to Convener Professor S.R. Mane, all co-conveners, the members of organizing committee and all the technical staff from our college as well as RIT Rajaram Nagar. Also, I really extreme thankful to Shivaji University Kolhapur for sponsoring this mega event, international conference in pure science and applied sciences. I declare this 2 days international conference on recent trends in pure and applied sciences is over. Thank you one and all. Thank you all. Take care. Goodbye and see you in next conference.
Recording stopped.
I request all participants, please take your certificates from outside of this hall.